Welcome to Pullman National Historic Park, originally built in the 1880s by industrialist George Pullman. This planned community was unlike anything before it in America. A self-contained town built for factory workers, with housing, shops, churches, and even a luxury hotel. It was designed to be the ideal industrial town, orderly, beautiful, and efficient, but as we'll discover, the reality was much more complicated. George Pullman envisioned a town where workers lived better lives than the middle-class workers in Chicago, complete with indoor plumbing, landscaping, and strict cleanliness. Solon Spencer Bayman designed over 1,300 Queen Anne and Gothic Revival structures, including the elegant Hotel Florence named for Pullman's daughter. But homes and rules came at a price. Rent deducted from wages, behavior monitored, no taverns or political clubs allowed. Pullman sought productivity through moral and control. Walking through Pullman today, it's easy to get swept up in the charm, and that's exactly how George Pullman intended it. He believed that beautiful surroundings and careful planning could inspire his workers to live a more productive, moral life. But there was more to this dream than just clean streets and handsome buildings. This town was engineered for control. Pullman owned every brick, every blade of grass, every store and service. Workers paid rent directly to the company, often deducted automatically from their wages. If your job disappeared, so did your home. The Greenstone Church, for example, built from limestone shipped from Wisconsin. It was one of the only structures made from stone instead of brick, meant to symbolize permanence. Pullman saw religion as an important pillar of his utopian vision, but even here, control crept in. No single denomination was favored, and the company rented out space to various congregations. This way, religious diversity existed, but strictly on Pullman's terms. There's also the market hall, designed to bring commerce to residents without the need for saloons or outside influence. It held a butcher, baker, or grocer, everything a family could need. But independent shopkeepers weren't welcome. Instead, Pullman's company leased space to only approved vendors, often at higher costs. Workers couldn't shop around, prices here were set with little competition, leading to resentment during hard times. In 1893, the nation fell into depression. Pullman cut wages but left rents unchanged, and workers walked out May 11, 1894. The strike escalated, supported by Eugene Debs and the American Railway Union, paralyzing rail traffic across 27 states and disrupting mail service. President Cleveland sent federal troops, riots broke out, and over 2,500 workers were impacted. About 70 died. The Illinois Supreme Court eventually forced Pullman to sell its residential properties, signaling a doomed attempt at paternalistic city planning. But Pullman's story didn't end. In 1909, African-American porters, who comprised 44% of the workforce, began organizing. Still, it wasn't until Philip Randolph founded the Brotherhood of Sleeping Car Porters in 1925 that they gained traction. Their union win in 1937 was the first formal contract between a black-led union and a major corporation, a milestone celebrated by the NAACP for raising black Americans economically and socially. Rail travel declined post-World War II. Pullman's factories closed in 1957, and by 1960, a proposal threatened to erase the historic town. Citizen activists formed the Pullman Civic Organization, and by 1969, Pullman was a National Historic Landmark. The historic Pullman Foundation in 1973 restored sites like Hotel Florence, culminating a federal statehood as a national monument in 2015 and a National Historic Park in 2022. Although we didn't have much time to visit the entire community, visitors today can tour past the main gate to the restored Clock Tower Visitor Center, explore interpretive signage along buildings, the lodging on the site, and the Porter Museum. Pullman's story is just one part architectural feat, one part social experiment, and a reminder to consider who truly benefits from grand visions. Today, Pullman is a living neighborhood. Residents overtly maintain their homes with local farmers markets and public art. What was once a controlled company town is now a vibrant community with powerful identity. Pullman stands now as a testament to American ambition, its successes and its shortcomings, its promise and its price. A site that makes us ask what balance should look like between progress and power, community and control, yesterday and tomorrow.